Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Eric once again with Holster Reviewer. Today we're taking a look at a brand new handguard on the market, and this is from a company out of Riverside, California called Brothers and Arms. This is their 14.5 3RGS, in this particular case m-lok handguard, and I could not be more excited about this particular handguard here. The company itself, Brothers and Arms, is a veteran-owned company, and they have made one beast of a rail here. This is on par with companies such as Noveski and BCM, and you're going to start seeing these a lot and a lot more on the market. The reason this particular handguard is superior is the features that come with it. I'll really dive into that here in just a second, but this particular handguard is light. It doesn't have any sharp edges on it. It's really designed with the shooter in mind. The craftsmanship on here is second to none. Everything on here was so well thought out. It's just smooth in the hand and extremely easy to install, and like I said, I will go all over that in just a second here. First, I want to talk about the company a little bit. Like I said, veteran owned. They have been around since 2012. There is a guy by the name of John who I've been in contact with, and he has been extremely generous and sent me this awesome handguard. So let's dive in a little bit deeper and we'll see what we can find out a little bit more about it. I want to talk about the features and what makes this rail so unique. Like I said before, this one is 14.5 inches. They do make them in 16 inch, just in case you want to run a little bit longer barrel, or who knows what kind of system you've got set up there. But 14.5 is really good for me personally. This particular one is in m-lok. They do make them also in key mod for both the 14.5 and 16 inch models. As you can see, it does have a tall, what I call tunnel inside, and that is for a reason. This particular rail is designed to run just a standard gas block on, or I should say a low profile one, but also to run a low profile Adams Arms piston kit. There's not very many rails, if at any rails out there that you can do that with, and this particular one is so well set up that you can not only run the low profile gas block in there, you can also adjust it. It's a very unique patent that they were able to get, and frankly, I don't know why anybody hasn't thought of that before. But these guys were brilliant. They went out there and really tackled the market on this one, and I think they're going to really excel. One of the key features that I really like about it, as you can see here, I do have two barrel nuts. They are proprietary, specific for this, but you don't need any special tools to install them. This particular one is just the standard one. If you got a good old-fashioned crescent wrench, guess what? You can put this on. So it comes with really great instructions to put everything together. Like I said, this is your standard barrel nut. If you decide to go with the piston kit from Adams Arms, which I'm almost positive that's what I'm going to go with here on my next build, this particular nut is designed for that. I'm going to put some pictures up here in just a second that will describe how that works. But basically what you do is you make sure that this is lined up at the top of your upper receiver when you are installing everything, and when you do, your piston will work flawlessly on there. Like I said before, you can adjust the piston with this rail on there. Once you've got your barrel nut tightened, you can basically use these little metal pieces here. They do have specific names, and I'm actually probably going to completely butcher this, but they're called chamfered steel sleeves. They do have little red marks on them, which obviously go down. But once your barrel nut is on there, if you notice there's no screw holes on there, that's okay. This is actually a very, very secure design. But you put those sleeves in here, you do tighten those down all the way around, and that sucker is not going anywhere. Like I said, extremely light, very well made, made with the shooter in mind. You're going to start seeing these, like I said, potentially in military equipment, and some three-letter agencies might be using these as well. So John and his team there over at Brothers in Arms, brilliant design here. Can't wait to start using this on my system. I'll have to shoot you guys some pictures as soon as my next build is done. So John, I really appreciate all that you've done. brothersinarms.com is where you can find these. I'll put a link below. And if you guys have any questions, contact me, holsterreviewer@gmail.com. Otherwise, reach out to John and his team directly. The pricing on this particular handguard at 14.5 inches is currently at $239.99. If you do go with the 16-inch, barely goes up, $249.99. Worth every penny, guys. This particular rail here is something that you're going to see on the market. I'm just guessing here, anything that's comparable to this that has this kind of features that's this easy to use is going to be well in the 300, well, potentially even 350 range. So basically 250 bucks gets you a rail that is competitive, if not better than most of the rails out there. So John, really appreciate what you're doing there. Keep up the great work. Everybody go pick up these things. These are brand new on the market, and like I said, you can get the proprietary barrel nuts that are made for the Adams arms. Obviously you do need to buy that in addition, but it does come with the standard one. If you're the home gunsmith like me, this is the way to go. brothersinarms.com is where you can find these. Otherwise, if you guys have any other questions, let me know.